Démosle, por favor, una calurosa bienvenida a Aira Kalb.
Gracias. Gracias. Buenos días. Buenos días. Very good. Okay, let's go to the next slide. But before we do, there's an article here, and unfortunately, I wish I spoke Spanish fluently. I don't. You have a beautiful language. But when I went to school, they taught me French. I went to school in New Jersey, so they taught me French. I know a few words. I'll try to use them whenever I can. And what I do when I teach a course or a seminar is I don't expect you to believe everything I say. I want to prove it to you. So I'm going to read an excerpt from an article, and I underline things that I think are important in the article. Okay? Are you guys lonely over here? I'm going to come over to you now. So in this article, which looks like this, which is right behind the session 1, right? It's right behind point number 3. It says, read this box, save $5 million. It's also interesting, well, I'll get into that a little later. I just wrote an article on brand that'll be on some website. In fact, if you're interested, I'll let Francisco and the Congress people know, and they can pass it on to you when it's published. All right, so let's move on so we don't fall behind here. So what we want to do is we want to identify the market segments and learn as much as you can about them, and those with the unfilled needs that you can fill. All right? Competition. Who's already there? So let's, when we get to positioning strategies, you'll see this. So, if we look at toothpaste, do you have Crest toothpaste in Mexico? Okay. All right. Here on the fighting cavities position, like a big tractor trailer, a big monster, is Crest toothpaste, Procter & Gamble. If I wanted to commit suicide, if I wanted to kill my company, I would go and come up with a fighting cavities toothpaste and fight with Crest. Now, what can I do if I want to make toothpaste? Let's say I want to have toothpaste that is used for smokers. Some people in Mexico smoke, and there's a toothpaste called Topo. Do you have that in Mexico? Okay, it's made just for smokers. You see, I've got a unique key made for a specialized lock. And that's great. And that's what this gentleman was saying, that we need to come up with a different brand and a different identity rather than fight with somebody who's already sitting there, because that's like killing ourselves. Am I making sense? Do you understand? All right, good. And the next thing we need to look at is market dynamics. Oh boy, I got to go back to my circle. But I need to redraw it anyway. So, I've got this circle, and what I mean by market dynamics is it expanding or is it contracting? Now, interestingly enough, a year and a half ago, the internet world was expanding, and then all of a sudden, it contracted. Okay, I'm going to put this on.
Es un relativo estatus, no es una tienda de alto nivel, es la imagen que quiere crear ante una sociedad nivel económico A, B, C, más tal vez, pero lo único que vende es una imagen enfocada relativamente a la, bueno, no relativamente, enfocada a la mujer tan solo, creando una cultura basada en un eslogan: soy totalmente palacio. Es lo único, es nada más imagen, no hay gran cosa, hay cosas caras relativamente, pero es pura imagen, puro sexo.
Okay, thanks. Spanish or English? Spanish? English?
Español.
Okay.
En un país como México, donde hemos tenido crisis recurrentes, ya estamos acostumbrados a los imprevistos. La pregunta es, yo tengo un plan de marketing en el cual me prometen ahora un súper desarrollo y que vamos a ser país de primer mundo, por poner un ejemplo, ¿no? Y sin embargo, no sé, a medio año resulta que todo cambia. ¿Se vale tener un plan B de marketing o qué hay que hacer cuando todo cambia dentro de tu planeación?
Okay. Good question. Well, the fact of the matter is you shouldn't wait till the end of the year. If you've got a good marketing information system, you'll know as it's happening. You know, you've got your finger on the hot stove, it'll tell you to pull your finger away right away. If you leave it there for a whole year, you're dead. And what you need to do, and I'm glad you raised the question, is you want to have a backup plan. So what if the economy is really good? What if it's moderate? What if it's not good? You know, so you might have, you know, backup. Spanish or English?
Hola.
Spanish?
Español.